A suspect is arrested in the death of a little girl. Her body found earlier this week partially buried in a shallow grave. The child's body was found in the woods off of Ogons Avenue. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Rahel Solomon. Police made the arrest announcement this morning at a news conference. Our Shantae Lands was there and has more now, live from police headquarters. Shantae.
Jim and Rahel, we now know that little girl's name, 22-month-old Alina Barnes, was suffocated and left in a North Philadelphia park for a week. This is the woman, 33-year-old Naisha Corbett, a caregiver who Philadelphia police say killed a 22-month-old toddler.
It's a terrible tragedy for a child to meet an end such as this. That shouldn't happen.
Detectives found the body of 1-year-old Alina Barnes in a shallow grave Tuesday in a wooded area in the Logan section of the city in Kemble Park. Police charged Corbett with homicide and homicide by suffocation. Corbett has been caring for Alina for the past several weeks. She has 2 young children with Alina's father. Alina's mother is currently in a Montgomery County jail on theft charges. They believe Corbett suffocated the little girl last Tuesday, October 9th. They say Corbett told her mother the following week on Monday that Alina was missing. Well, her mother told police and a search started. Corbett led detectives to the toddler's shallow grave. They also found surveillance near the park near where Corbett lives.
Last Tuesday, on October 9th, we recovered surveillance video that shows Miss Barnes exiting the apartment complex at 5600 Ogons Avenue, carrying the child, who we believe to already be deceased in a child carrier. Miss Corbett then takes the child across the street into the park area off of 16th and Olney and returns to the apartment complex.
And police say the suspect, Naisha Corbett, was pretty distraught. We also want to mention that police believe that the father played no role in this murder. That's the very latest live outside of Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Shantae Lands, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay.
See, this is what we got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? How many times are we going to see these hoes kill their babies and kill kids and kill children and shit? And these are who they're allowing to raise these kids. These are who the courts will give your child to raise them. We're seeing time after time again, you put black women with kids or black women around kids who's supposed to be protecting the kids, nurturing the kids, you know, being the person that's supposed to help the kids. They end up the main ones hurting the kids. Now, in this specific story, this woman, she got a baby by a nigga, 2 babies by a nigga, but this nigga giving her his kid by another baby mama. Now, you know that these black women are hateful. That just shows you this woman empowerment and this fake ass, you know, movement that women be on, like they so together in this, when we know that women stab each other in the back all the time. We know that women can't stand other women. We know that women hate other women. We know that women fuck, you know what I'm saying, other women, men. And in this example, she done killed that man's, you know what I'm saying, kid from another mother. Now, why this man got his new girl watching his kid that's not hers, I don't understand. That's why I don't believe in that stepdaddy and this daddy and stepmommy and having kids around people that are not their biological parents, because you might think this person care about the child, this person love the child, but the only reason why that person's even dealing with the child is because they're dealing with you or they're in a relationship with that other person. Now, if you niggas love these hoes kids that you say that there's like your kid that you raising, how about when y'all break up, you pay child support then? How about when y'all break up, you come back and continue to take care of the kid? Which we know that niggas don't, because we know when niggas break up with a bitch or stop fucking with a bitch with kids, that's probably the last time that bitch or them kids gonna see his ass. So miss me with that. But yeah, man, we know black women are one of the worst steward of kids, man. You know what I'm saying? We just continually see these women hurting their kids. There's always a story with a black woman boyfriend doing something to the kids. Always a story with, like in the city I live in, a black woman just motherfucking put her baby in the goddamn microwave a couple days ago, man. This was on the local news, man. So this is not incidences here and there. Like, this is what's going on. Because you got a lot of these single mothers having all these kids and don't got no help because they wanted to be hoes and got this baby daddy on child support and this baby daddy locked up and this baby daddy ain't there, and while they're trying to pay their bills or whatever little, bills they got, because, some of them, they rent real cheap, but, you got to pay other utilities and shit like that. And a lot of these women, kids are out of control because, they don't know how to properly structure and make rules and raise their kid with structure so their kids listen and their kids be getting on their nerve. And a lot of these women, they be stressed out from these babies crying because, they want to get back to watching Love and Hip Hop. They want to get back to being on their Instagram. They want to get back to being on their Facebook. They want to get back to social media and be all up in their phone. So when they got kids, they get frustrated. Like, they not trying to be over there trying to put no baby to bed or keep no baby from crying because they don't want to miss their show. You see what I'm saying? So these hoes get frustrated and put these kids in harm's way, and that shit is just sad. And you niggas got to be mindful of who the fuck you laying down with, man. Because you got women who out of jealousy will hurt your child because they know that that's the best way to hurt a man. This is what women do all the time. They hurt you through the fucking child. You got good dads out there, who made poor decisions on getting a no-good bitch pregnant or however the relationship ended, and now these bitches is scorned and they have a power over your head, man. They telling you when to come get the kid, when you can't come get the kid. They trying to get you to come get the kid when it's not your day, and don't be on child support or they have custody or something like that, man. No matter if you pay your child support, they want to call you a deadbeat dad and got nothing good to say to you and trying to get the relationship that you have with your child to be fucked up, man. Look at what's going on with 50 Cent, man. The man got all the money in the world, but don't have the love from his goddamn own son. You see what I'm saying? So we know these black women, man, they are evil people, man. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to say nigga, it's the majority, it's the most of them, man. The same bitch that love you right now will hate you later. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. See, when you niggas need it, when you get in a relationship and shit's good and, everything's all good, you think shorty's the one and all that. Okay, that's good that shit's going good, but what you need to be doing, even if shit's going good, you need to cause a problem to make this person real mad. And why I say that is because you got to start judging these hoes by when they're mad. You see what I'm saying? Because a bitch, everything all cool when they good, but when some of these bitches get mad, that's when their true colors come out. That's when they'll start doing things to show you who they are. Whether it's trying to fight you, or some of them even grab a knife or rip your shit or burn some shit down or attack you, call the police on you, or try to make up some shit, try to lie, or just try to do any evil thing to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be looking at the bad in these women. I know a lot of people be like, oh, you got to look at the good in people all the time. Like, first of all, everybody has good in them. Everybody has bad in them. But that one bad that you got in you can affect all the good that you've been doing. You can be doing good your whole goddamn life, be a doctor, lawyer, and 30 years you went in life feeding the homeless, doing good. You rape a motherfucker, you're not a good person no more. Because of that one bad action you did, you're in jail for a long time. So that's why you got to understand to try to find the bad in these hoes. Because I'm sure everybody got some type of good with them. But your bad affects everything else. I don't give a fuck how much good you done did. You see what I'm saying? One bad decision can change your life. You can't be in front of that judge talking about, oh, I've been did this and did this. No, you did this wrong thing. You're fucked. You see what I'm saying? So a bitch can say all nice she want, but that one bad thing with her might be she like to fight her man and then call the police on him. So what are you going to do in something like that? Bitch might have all these good characteristics with her, but the one bad thing is on the side, she like to fuck sugar daddies or sell her goddamn pussy on the side. It might be just that one thing. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look for the bad thing in the motherfucking bitches, man. You see what I'm saying? See, brothers always looking for the good in the bitch. Everybody got good with them. Look for the bad in the bitch. Look at what this bitch flaws is, and then you judge her from that. If the bitches like to argue a little bit, or sometimes the bitches she want to cry, or some bitches just like a lot of attention. You know, some bitches might be on social media a little too much. Some bitches might drink a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it works. See, when people in life, women always want you to see the good in them because they're hiding the bad. That's why they'll always tell you, lift them up even though they sticking their baby in the oven. They always tell you, lift them up even though they ain't never lift no nigga up in their life. They always tell you, lift them up, empower them. They want you to keep empowering them while they keep doing fucked up ass shit. See, because they can't handle the truth. They can't handle having a mirror put up to their face. So instead of getting faced with their fucked up ways, they want you to keep empowering them. And this is where the problem lays. Because you deal with a bitch no matter how fucked up she is. Because you see all these other good qualities in the bitch. Nah, man, you just got to start paying attention to these hoes, the bad quality in these hoes. Like, if this man would have paid attention to this bitch who done motherfucking killed his baby and seen the bad in her, he would have seen that she gets frustrated real quick with kids. She probably yell at the kids. You know, she probably curse at the kids. She probably get real angry from what a child do. Should no child, especially a goddamn baby, make you angry as hell, because that is just a baby. They're just being a baby. So you got a lot of these black women, they'll yell at they goddamn 2-year-old, 1-year-old like they grown or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that baby can help what they're doing. You mad at the baby because the baby cry a lot? Okay, because maybe if you nurture the baby the right way, the baby wouldn't be crying. See, when you're an adult and you have kids and you're dealing with kids, everything is your fault. Okay? If your kid go do something, it's your fault. You're the fucking parent. You correct it. You don't get mad at your child. You can tell your child need to do this, discipline your child, but you don't get mad at your child. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at shit. I want my 5-year-old or 4-year-old, my 5-year-old do something, you know, I'd be like, don't do that. Sometimes I might feel like, you know, I'm getting irritated, but I realize he's a motherfucking child and I'm his parent. I'm supposed to correct him and deal with it. Your kid go get in trouble and do something, you're responsible. See, these hoes want to be responsible and want to get a pat on the back when a child goes make it to the NBA, when a child become a rapper, when a child become a famous, but then they want to not take the blame when your child ended up the motherfucker shooting up the neighborhood, when your child ended up getting himself in some bullshit because of how he was raised. And we know that, you know, you can come from a good home and still stray wrong. We know that, but we know that also a child has a better chance when his home is in good condition and he comes from a good home. See, these hoes want to run around talking about they queens and they so strong and they're the backbone of the community and this and that. Why they the main ones killing their kids? They're the main ones killing children. Black women always want to talk about, you know, because black women, when they're murdered at the hands of black men more than anybody. Motherfucker, that's with every woman. The Mexican women, when they're murdered at the hands of Mexican men. White women, when they're murdered at the hands of white men. The African women, when they're murdered at the hands of African men, because we know that's a domestic violence situation. But we know that black children, when they're murdered at the hands of black women. Okay? And we don't even got to add abortions, 22 million abortions since 1970s. We're not even going to add that because we know y'all kill your own baby. So a bitch trying to tell you you are no good nigga and men are evil, but last time I checked, men aren't killing their babies like women. So who's really the evil motherfucker? Who's really the monster here? Motherfuckers prey on children. The same motherfucking women who want men to protect them and want men to not hit them, want men not to hurt them, and they're the same one bringing harm to a child. So give me this. A man can't hit you, but you can hit a child. See, these hoes don't get in trouble for hitting their child, beating their child, and seeing bitches beat their kids like they grown. But they don't get in trouble. So what's an even fight? A grown woman against a 4-year-old or a grown man against a grown woman? I think a grown man against a grown woman is more even than a grown woman against a 5 or 4-year-old or 3-year-old. I think that's more of a fair fight. But guess what? These women, these black women, these women, they get to fuck the kids up. But you're not supposed to put your hands on them. Like that makes sense. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? These hoes are not held to the same standards as men. And that's why women continue to do this type of shit that they're doing. And continue to hurt these kids, because the court's going to sit back and not give a fuck who's raising your kid, because the court is looking at you as, why are you even in this courthouse? Why are you even taking your business to a judge to tell you how to parent and be a fucking parent? Why? That's just an embarrassment within itself, that you got to go sit in front of a judge and he got to tell you how you going to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what it is. And these hoes ain't got no problem doing that. They have no problem doing that. So you niggas got to be mindful of who you're having babies with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't just have a baby by any bitch. And these hoes, that's a meal ticket for some of these hoes. They're praying for the baby. If you ain't been with this bitch for years, done lived with this bitch, don't know who this bitch is, done met this bitch parents, done been really serious, like you ready to be a father with this bitch, don't have a kid by this hoe, man. And then even if you feel like that, you love that bitch like that, and you feel like that, you gotta make sure you know the type of bitch she is, the bad in her, man. You gotta understand the bad in this bitch. You see what I'm saying? Because then you'll know, if shit hit the fan, how shit gonna react. Because everything is always good when shit is good. When shit is happy, when a bitch is happy, it's all good. But when you get these bitches mad, and when some hard times come and shit hit the fan, it's a whole different story, my nigga. That's why some niggas that sit out there, you be dealing with a bitch, and then you might break up with a bitch or something. Now this bitch just hate your guts. This bitch is just trying to destroy you, and you're sitting back like trying to think like, what the fuck? Why does this bitch hate me so much? This is the same bitch that loved you to death. Now she hates your ass. It's how it works, man. And this is sad, you know what I'm saying, that these children are going through this. And real sad, man. This little newscaster on the left, they're looking alright. Philly be having alright newscasters. But yeah, man, I'm fucking out.